Well, there I go. Good morning, beautiful. It was taking a little while to click on here. I'm in my car, obviously, and here's a bit of a mess, but I just wanted to pop in and make a video for you. I just felt sort of naturally inspired to do it, and I sense that when that happens, there's a reason. Maybe there's something about what I'm about to share that you need to hear. So, I'm going to talk today about, I think, really loneliness, and particularly and what we can do to find connection when we're feeling lonely. And I want to talk about specifically the type of there's low network connection, so it might cut out on me, but I'm going to keep going. The kind of loneliness I'm describing is like, sometimes when we're on the path of, personal growth, spiritual, growth, yoga, meditation, I'm speaking to, like, you can think about a lot of you are of this nature, that you're really connected and inspired in your life by growth. And you find that most people aren't into that jam like you are. You know what I mean? Most people's orientation isn't that. And so it can feel really lonely. I'm thinking of a few clients that I have that, when they come to group, when they come to community, they come to like a Saturday sit with me, or which I do one Saturday a month at Yogalution Movement in Long Beach. I have one coming up May 26th from 1 to 2 by donation only. You're totally welcome to come. I'd love to have you. But when they come to sit, with me in a workshop or community, or come to a session, or, they feel like themselves, they feel at home, like they can relax. And it's because, like, they're in a community with people who are also interested in this pursuit. And so we feel a lot less alone, when we can be totally authentic in who we are in that way. But the truth is, if you're going to work, you're going to school, you're dropping the kids off, whatever, like you're with your family even, it's like a lot of people, it's not the same for them. And, it's not that there's anything wrong with other people, or that they're superficial or not deep or anything like that. It's just everyone has their own path. And I found out a long time ago that if I pushed my path on other people, then they would just experience it as being sort of rejected and me judging them, which is what I was doing. It's actually not your job to show anyone their path. We don't know what anyone's path is supposed to be. It's just that, that's one part of it. Sometimes we can feel isolated and alone because we're sort of like trying, it's like we're everyone's therapist or everyone's coach, and you're not, like, that has its place, right? I think a lot of us too, we're natural coaches, we're natural therapists, we're natural healers, which is part of the reason why I'm doing the Thriving Healer in September 10th through the 17th, to address some of, like, the limitations and the downfalls that we can experience as healers, or even, if we feel inclined towards healing, but we don't know how to do it. We don't know, we don't have the confidence maybe, or the belief system to support it. And so that's why I'm doing that. But a lot of you, like me, we're just born that way. We really want to help people. And so it's really important that we feed that hunger by, hi Alexandra, welcome. It's really important that we feed that hunger by channeling that in appropriate ways, right? Like, that was part of the reason I became a yoga teacher. And so, you want to do that. Like, I highly encourage you, if you have that calling on your heart, you're not really going to be happy. I don't know. This could just be my opinion, but, David White says that we have a patent. And if we don't exercise or expose that patent in our lifetime, we never really feel satisfied or fulfilled. And if you're a natural healer, natural coach, natural therapist, like, I highly encourage you to do whatever you need to do to cultivate those skills so that you can serve, because it's what you're supposed to do on the planet. Having been someone who it took me a long time to really claim that for myself. And life keeps getting better since I did that. However, when we're not serving in that capacity, then we're just out in the world, right? We're like out with our friends, we're out with our family, we're at work. We can feel lonely because it's like there's this whole part of us that just doesn't, it's not understood. And so it can feel lonely. And so one of the things that I do, and I used to feel a little obsessed and like kind of guilty about it, but I don't anymore, is like, you're probably already obsessed with personal growth and development, spirituality, and all that stuff. Like, you eat, sleep, and drink it, like me. And so we have like incredible books and teachers and texts, like, and videos and teachings freely offered via this like amazing technology that we have that can both be, a path to, connection and education, and it can be so wonderful, but it can be the source of our disconnection and kind of craving, so it has both those sides. But one of the beautiful sides of it is that we have access to our people, our tribe, virtually through books. I was going to pull a book out from my bag. It's like, whenever you can, let yourself soak in teachings that inspire and uplift you, that connect you, that bring you alive. And I read in the morning. I read, really any opportunity I get. And I'm always listening to podcasts. I also believe it's really important to have time where you're just quiet, because the truth, like, you already know. You have a knowing within you, but you can't hear it if you don't get quiet. And so that's important as well. But it's also important to just take in the teachings. In the Buddhist path, there's the Sangha, there's the Dharma, and there's the Buddha. And we take refuge in all of those things. And, Sangha is community, and the Dharma, is the teaching. So let yourself take refuge in the teachings that nourish and inspire you and uplift you. Take them in. If it makes you feel better, if it makes you feel less lonely, if it makes you feel more understood, then do it. Do it as much as you need to, and allow that to support you, and sense, that there are others, walking this path, and that there are others that, have blessings and teachings to offer you. And we have this amazing technology available. I'm able to do this right now for you because of it. So that's it for today. Hopefully just hearing this allows you to feel more, like a little sense of being connected. Like, we need each other. We really do. It's not codependent. It's interdependent. As Suzuki Roshi says. And so we are both dependent and independent, interdependent. And so don't hesitate to reach out. Don't hesitate to get connected. Don't hesitate to marinate in the things that bring you alive. For me, it's books and teachings. For you, it could be that, but it could also just be, yoga and watching the sunset, so whatever it is for you that makes you feel connected and allows you to feel less lonely, take it in, and you deserve it. And I'm sending you so much love and many blessings today. Please do like this video, share it. I love to read your comments, so do that as well. That encourages me to keep making these videos for you. And if you want to talk to me about working with me further, then email me, karinanickerson@gmail.com. I'd love to chat, even just to have a conversation to see if this work, embodied mindfulness, would be helpful for you in uncovering and unblocking limiting beliefs and negative emotions that might be keeping you stuck. So, all right. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.